See, I beat Clash at Demon Head. I beat that on stream. That game is fucking fun, man. Because I played Scott Pilgrim. I beat the game with Kim because I wanted to play Scott Pilgrim. And then I was like, you should play Clash of Demon Head. I was like, I should. I don't remember that game. Like, that game has, I don't even know what to explain about how ahead of its time that game was. So it's almost a Metroidvania. It might be closer to, it's almost like, okay, a Metroid game mixed with like maybe Zelda 2 kind of. Like you have all these routes and places you have to go to, and you have to do a little bit of backtracking, stuff like that, but there'll be, you'll talk to people. The translation is perfect. Everyone talks like, it's like Americanized well, so the humor's intact and stuff like that. If you jump and hit your head on a ceiling, your character will emote like, oh, because you hit his head on the ceiling. Like there's extra animations for just regular shit you're doing in the game that's kind of unheard of in an NES game. And I never even realized it till I played it. And I played through that and I beat that, and that was a lot of fun. And then I tried to play Kickmaster, and then my internet went out that night. But I wasn't really having that much fun with that fucking game anyway. That game is
You don't like it?
I mean, I like a lot of things about it, but no. But I mean, I'll probably revisit it. I'm not saying I got fucked at. I didn't get to keep going because something happened with my fucking internet. The Clash of Demon Head was probably the highlight.
Well, October's coming around. Do you have any retro horror games that you're gonna play?
Yeah, I was gonna play it. They just unearthed this. There's this prototype game, and it was being developed for NES, Game Boy, SNES, Sega Genesis, and TurboGrafx 16. The info on this is pretty recent. It was called Wes's Bloody Birthday Surprise. And it was literally about this fucking little kid. Wes's Bloody Birthday Surprise. It's about this little fucking kid, right? And it was just him, and he lives with his mom, right? Don't look this up because I'm making all this shit up right now. But see how well you believe me? That's why I said I could.
Yeah, that's why.
See, you were typing this shit furiously, bro. Damn, I'm the best. Like, man, I'm evil as fuck. But man, I could have coded that game. Like, if I still had ZZT, I could fucking make West.
Well, I mean, you can use AI to make games anymore, so why not?
I'm not doing that. No. Okay, October is coming up. To be serious, what was I thinking about doing? I thought about Resident Evil games. I thought about playing Sweet Home. I kind of want to play through Sweet Home, that NES game.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool because that's something I could play through quite a bit, or like maybe a couple streams out of it. You can make a suggestion. I'm always open for suggestions. As long as it's kind of more on the retro side of things. Friday the 13th,
I would like to see you.
Friday.
Yeah, NES. I would like to see you beat it because, I mean, we know now how to beat it. And you're not just like going in circles and stuff. You just got to not lose your mind over the...
Yeah, I'll get like a revised version where it fixes the music or something.
How about Maniac Mansion?
I don't hate that game, but it's not very... I don't feel like people would want to watch somebody play that. Because it's just a lot of clicking on shit, scrolling through text, and there's not a lot of action. And
well, if you're going to do Friday the 13th, do A Nightmare on Elm Street. That's actually a pretty decent game.
I could do Friday, or I could do A Nightmare on Elm Street. I definitely could do that.
Do they have like a... Clock Tower game? That was an older game. That was like a side-scrolling game at one time, wasn't it?
Clock Tower was, I think, a Japanese... It might have been in North America, but I think it was a Japanese-only SNES game was the very first one that came out, yeah. And apparently it's pretty decent. Oh, Nosferatu. There's like that Nosferatu game. It plays like Prince of Persia, but you beat people up. That game actually was kind of fun when I was fucking a bit. I might play through, it's halfway through September now, so I'm going to have to start actually looking and seeing.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start making a list because,
That's my top 3 is Sweet Home, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay. Yeah. I very legitimately will probably play all 3 of those because I honestly don't hate those games.
A Monster Party.
Start having Monster Party fucking blows. Yeah, but it's if I might play the Japanese version because it's a lot better. I might do that. It's not that terrible. It's kind of floaty. Like the controls are just kind of. It's almost kind of one of those games like Wolverine where like there's no hit stun when you get hit. It's just your sprite overlaps with them, so you just keep taking fucking damage. You have like an invincibility flash for a little bit, but you don't get knocked back or anything. So you take
the
the Japanese they took a lot of shit out in the American version. Like they took out a whole reference to Little Shop of Horrors, but it's in the Japanese version. I think if I have the translated version of that game, I might play that. And I probably do. I've been trying to play like a lot of Sega Genesis games and stuff. Like, I'm not a speedrunner, right? So because that's a lot of fucking pressure. I just want to play games and have a good time, but I also don't want to play the games people play all the fucking time. Like, you go through there and it's like it'll be the same 20 fucking games people are playing. So I try to find something off the beaten path, but even sometimes it's like, yeah, I kind of do want to play Castlevania tonight.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to find that with more like TurboGrafx games or Sega Genesis games. But I think I might close out September with, I might do Donkey Kong Country 2.